You've been home to Germany. What's the feeling on the ground right now?
Not the best, as you can imagine, after the defeat to Mexico. And I think the way the team lost to Mexico, made the alarm bells ring, because there was a lot of negativity around the team going into the World Cup, and it certainly is no better now. And with the result we've just seen, a draw may not even be enough, because then it's out of your hands, and they need to win tonight. The worrying thing for me is that there's stories breaking on a daily basis now, that there's divisions in the camp, that certain players or groups stick together and don't mix with the others. Then there was a story breaking that Löw wanted to go back to Sochi, where they were based during the Confed Cup last year. Oliver Bierhoff overruled him and he said, we've got to go to Moscow, we've got to be more central. And when these stories come out, it's usually never a good sign. And Löw said, we keep calm, we've still got it in our hands. And he's never been a manager who wield the axe when he comes to a bad performance. But he certainly did today, because the pressure they face today is certainly different to the pressure when you go into a quarter or semi-final.
Yeah, because Liam, it seems like this kind of stuff, maybe it happens all the time, we never hear about it, but with Germany this time, it just seems to have come out.
Yeah, it's usually on the back of a surprise defeat. All these things begin to appear. But as Didi says, he's reacted to it, Löw, and he's made several changes. He's big decisions. I don't know whether we're going to see the team soon, Jackie. But
yeah, we'll do the teams in a moment.
Yeah, but
I mean, is it a crisis, Liam? Would you call it a crisis?
No. I think watching the game against Mexico, they had their chances near the end to salvage the result, but it didn't break for them. It didn't come for them. You know, and man for man, they're still much stronger. They're much stronger than the Swedes. It's whether they can handle this crisis situation. Because as Didi said, this is a must-win game.
Yeah, it certainly is. And Keith, look, when you look at it in that terms of context, they're the world champions. They've been in major tournaments, major moments before. But as we said, they've never really faced a challenge like this one.
No, well, he's got them to minimum semi-finals in every tournament he's been involved in, be it as an assistant or the manager. I was flabbergasted with the performance last weekend, in particular the first half. I don't know whether they drastically underestimated the Mexicans, or there was too much confidence in the way they went about it, tactically so naive in the way that they didn't react to it, even on the pitch. Take the management out of the equation, they were so vulnerable to counter-attacks, and they simply weren't up for the fight. And you've mentioned the word crisis. I agree with William, it's not quite a crisis, but for him to make 4 changes is fairly drastic.
All right.